Hello and welcome to the Wardrobe Ensemble presents Come Dine with TWE or Come Dine with TWE if you are a fan of letters. This is the Wardrobe Ensemble's multi-house live scored cookery show hosted by me, James Newton, and live scored by Benjamin Grant, with today's special guest being Ben Quashie. Hello, Ben.
Hello, hello.
So Ben is co-founder and artistic director of New Theatre. He produces for the Royal Court's Participation Team, is assistant producer for English Touring Theatre and the Boris Karloff Trainee Assistant Director on 2020 at the Young Vic. He can be found at various gigs in London or in red and blue at Selhurst Park. Ben, I presume that is some sort of football reference?
You'd be correct, yeah. Crystal Palace, South London till I die.
Crystal Palace, that's good I'll remember that for future. You're in the wrong crowd for that kind of joke. So today we are going to be making burgers. So to kick off, Tom and Em from the Wardrobe Ensemble, what burger will you be making today?
Today we will be making a beetroot burger, vegan, and I think we might do some
coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
Gonna make some coleslaw. Go!
Some stuff to iron out. Thanks for bearing with us. Hannah Smith, what are you making today?
I am inspired by Jesse Jones's last burgers. I'm making burgers out of steaks. But because I need to have a recipe always, it's Nigella Lawson's steak burger recipe.
Nigella Lawson's steak burger recipe. Helena and Meds, what are you making?
I'm making a chicken burger. It's going to have some flour and some paprika, so I'm sure that has a proper name, but chicken burger.
And I'm making a vegetarian burger, which is low FODMAP. For anyone who's not in the know, that means it's good, easy on the gut, because that's the diet we're on at the moment. And also, because I'm feeling extra keen, I'm going to make some courgette fritters.
Sounds absolutely
fresh from
wonderful.
courgette from the allotment, and we're going to roast some potatoes to go with our meals.
Brilliant. And special shout out to all you FODMAP viewers at home, the sensitive gut crew. And finally, Ben Quashie, what are you going to be making today?
I'm going to attempt to make a jerk burger. That is a recipe I found that I've never made before. So I'm not feeling confident, but I can make jerk chicken. So we can see how this goes. And I've not prepared any sides. So we might have some roast potato chips at the end. We might not. We're going to find out.
Let's see how it pans out. So do you want to give us a quick look at all of your ingredients? Lovely. And let's prep. Quashie.
Hello, hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Doing all right. I realised my thyme, I have fresh thyme for my garden, and it may be dying, but I think it's still got flavour because it smells okay.
Well, I guess dead time from your garden is better than nothing. We're having a bit of a technical issue. Ben Quashie, can you just get rid of your phone mic, and we're going to do all sound from your laptop?
Sure thing.
Hello?
Hello.
Ben Quashie, hello again.
Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me.
We can hear you just fine. Do you want to
Amazing.
tilt your camera up so we can see you?
How's that?
Great.
Can't get food and my face in shot at the same time.
How's it going so far?
Yeah, good. I'm just trying to be cautious. So I'm using Scotch bonnet in the burger and being cautious not to wipe it anywhere that it shouldn't be.
I have a story I could tell you about a Scotch bonnet somewhere it shouldn't be, but that's for another time. Ben, was food a big part of your life growing up?
Surprisingly, no. I think when I was younger, I was very much a fussy eater. It was the plainest foods for the longest time. I think I only really started, I suppose, properly eating, I'd say when I was about 17, 18 maybe,
Wow.
which I think comes with that kind of teenage freedom of having your own money, I suppose. And that's kind of when I started branching out. But before then, it was all just plainish foods, and my younger brothers are like that as well at the moment. So I suppose it goes in the family and comes with age.
So what exactly do you mean by plainish foods?
Your standard chicken nuggets, recurring chicken nuggets. Even my younger brother at the moment won't eat pasta unless it's like Dolmio's in the jar pasta sauce, which I find quite outrageous. Like anything fresh, like homemade almost, that he won't eat. And I was definitely like that when I was younger. I don't think as fussy, but it was bad.
And so what was it that caused you to sort of come out of your beige slumber?
I think just curiosity. I think as I've grown older, I've just been more up for trying things. So with that comes, I remember the first thing I tried that I would never eat when I was younger. It was Wagamama's, and that was purely just because I think it was after school and everyone was saying, oh yeah, we're going to go to Wagamama's. I'd never been before. I knew what type of food it was, so I wasn't really about it. But once you're there, you kind of have to strap in and order something. I think I ended up getting the some form of yakisoba, and ended up quite liking it. So we branched out from there, really.
So Waggers was your gateway into a whole new culinary world.
Whole different continent.
Lovely. Thank you, Ben. We may have solved the mic issues, so if you get time, then you can put your other one back in. If not, no worries. Hello to everyone at home. We've got Lyrica singers watching, and we've got Uvardi watching all the way from France. He's making a risotto, but he's dreaming of burgers. Say hello to us in the comments, or if you are cooking along at home, then please do send us a picture, thewardrobeensemble@gmail.com. See you in a few minutes. Hey, Tom and Em.
Hey, Gemma.
Hi.
How are you finding the tune so far?
Oh,
I've been listening to this tune all day, actually.
it's really good. Really enjoying the tunes.
And my little leg loves it too.
Ben Grant, have you got video that we can see you on a sec? I'm aware that we didn't meet Ben at the very start, and all the people at home are gagging to know who the man behind the
Who
music
the mysterious man is.
I really like the photo of Ben Quashie that's up
I'm
on our
unable
screen.
to start my video because the host has stopped it. I'm afraid.
Oh, it will
This is gonna be
remain a
big news.
mystery.
That is classic.
Boo.
That works fine for me though. Hello.
Just to let you all know, Lyrica singers are having Mexican black bean breakfast food with courgettes and Swiss chard from their garden for supper.
Whoa.
And they're loving the
sounds
dancing. So if you've got dancing,
Let's
you
see
keep the
more
moves
where that
coming.
came from.
Take it away, Ben.
Thanks.
not, toned down by any means.
Helena and Jessie Meadows, would you like to come for a little chat?
Where we going?
Meds, I just thought you'd like to know that your mum's watching at home. She's on the G&T and Doritos.
Oh yeah. Can I just show my mum? Look, and everyone at home, something I've never had time to do is touring actor, but here I am in lockdown. I grew all these peas myself that are going in my courgette fritter, and I grew this courgette myself I've just grated for my fritter.
Amazing.
Thanks. Just wanted to show off, really.
Helena, I've come to you because Ben Quashie, I don't know if you heard, he was talking about a sort of a proclivity towards plain foods, and I feel like this is something that you two have encountered in your life. Is that right?
Definitely when I was younger. I think I'm a bit better now, but yeah, definitely when I was younger, my mum used to find it very annoying that I didn't eat a bit more adventurously.
So talk us through your sort of teenage self's age. Is it similar to Ben Quashie's?
Less chicken nuggets. I'd say my favorite meal was tortilla, like a tortilla wrap, fish fingers, ketchup and peas. And and you know what, I had it in lockdown and I was like, this is still really good, but that was like real top meal. And then my dad always made baked potatoes, where you take out the potato, mash it with some cheese and ham, and put it back in the potato, and like put it in the grill for like 5 minutes. Really good, but very plain.
Helena, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds disgusting.
Jim, you're wrong. Good.
Where are we all at? Should we all come in and say hello for a sec? How's it going for everyone so far?
I'm very ready to cook. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I'm ready to cook. Mine didn't really need anything doing. Just put the steak in some patties.
Yeah, meat quick.
Ben, Em, and Tom, are we ready to cook?
Yeah, I believe so.
Shortly. Beetroot is quite a hard one to grate, and I think I may have cut my finger, but I can't tell if I have or not. We'll be ready to cook soon.
It is an absolute bloodbath at Tom and Em's house. Well, we'll let those guys catch up, and everyone, if you're ready, then let's move on to the cook phase of the burger. Thank you very much. Ben Quashie, let's get that camera angle again. That was beautiful. Nice and slow. There we go. Prime burger porn for you at home there. Absolutely living with. What have we got in there, Ben?
I'm using 2 different devices. We have Scotch bonnet, spring onions, fresh thyme, ground beef, allspice, cinnamon, and ground nutmeg with some dark soy sauce and a little bit of brown sugar.
Get them on the grill, man. Get them on the grill. Don't know how we're doing at home, but all of this is making me very hungry indeed. I myself will be having probably toast and peanut butter. Given that I got sucked into a deal at Sainsbury's this week and I accidentally bought 1 kilogram of peanut butter for £6. Don't go to the shop hungry, folks. Tom and Em making this whole experience very visceral, really going for a sort of Artodian theatre of cruelty vibe. Hope none of you at home are squeamish. Go to bed. New camera angle, please. Hannah. Kerry Lovell at home is enjoying the moves. Ben Quashie. You
It's
just put
entertaining.
moves in capital letters, which I assume means good moves. We've got a message from John Middleton saying, Jim, you're having toast and peanut butter and yet you criticise my classic tortilla, fish finger and peas combo. This is turning into a bit of a family feud and this is not the road I wanted to go down today. Got no quarrel with you, John, I'm sorry. Hi again, Ben.
Hello, hello.
We've got a lot of people on the chat really appreciating the moves.
I think if anyone in the chat knows me in person, I'm a very fidgety person, so I find it very hard to sit, stand, do anything without music. So this is pretty much a daily occurrence, what you're seeing. Invite me for a Saturday, Sunday night out. I mean, we'll cut some shapes.
Are you a keen dancer?
Oh, 100%. You gotta have dance to have fun. Can't go out and just be stood in the corner. No one's having fun there. Wasted a night out.
Have you had any sort of formal training, or are you self-taught, Ben?
No, self-taught. I'm gonna put it down to natural ability. Natural ability is the one.
So let's say that you're on a night out right now, and sort of you've clocked me across the dance floor, and you think, oh yeah, that little bit of screen is looking a bit tasty. What's your move to entice me in?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I have to think about that. Normally, I'm just going for my thing, and people approach me. I feel like I'm going to need some tunes to kind of reenact the situation.
Go on, Ben. Give us a tiny little burst. Give him something to work with, Ben Grant. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. Cut the music.
Hey.
You've got me. You've got me. You've got Helena and Meds. We're all sold.
Lovely. Love it. It's all the instincts.
Tell us, Ben, at the end of this this metaphorical, this hypothetical night out, what are you getting to munch on? What's your end of night snack?
McDonald's is always a go-to, isn't it? McDonald's 20 nugs, no chips, barbecue and ketchup sauce only. Don't come to me with any sweet and sour. I know that's going to be controversial, and I can't see the comments, and that's good. Ketchup and barbecue, they're the only real condiments you need from that place. If not, we'll get some spicy wings from Morley's, South London, born and bred. Those are the only two options, really, I think. Yeah.
There you have it, folks. If you're at home and you've got something to say about that, then please do put it in the comments. Also, if you're at home cooking and you do want to send us in a photo, we're on thewardrobeensemble@gmail.com. Thank you very much, Ben. Let's have another little blast of music. What's going on here?
Sorry, he just said some beetroot on his nose.
Go! Yeah!
Hannah Smith, have you got anything cooking?
No, I'm just heating these burgers that have been cooked in foil parcels because that's what Nigella said to do.
Oh wow!
Jim, my burgers have all fallen apart.
So we've got burgers in parcels here. Meanwhile, in Bristol, oh no!
Ooh.
That just looks like mashed potato, Meds. Put that in a tortilla wrap and Helena will gladly eat that. Okay, folks. I'm going to grab you all for a sec. I know stuff is cooking, but we're going to make this quick. We need a little 40th minute round of Never Have I Ever, the food edition. Good. So in this round, I'm going to give you some Never Have I Evers, all relating to food. If you have done the thing, you're going to put up one finger. If you haven't, you leave your finger down. The first person to reach 5 will be crowned the #1 all-time foodie wrong'un. Okay? Now I'm going to kick off with some of my own, but as we go on, if you have any you want to chuck in yourself, then please do. Okay? So, let's begin. Never have I ever eaten 2 dinners. Never have I ever eaten 3 dinners. There's some liars here, but we'll continue.
It's a real question.
Never have I ever cried because something I ate tasted so good. Never have I ever cried because something that I ate tasted so bad. Never have I ever given a vegetarian meat to eat without telling them. Never have I ever eaten peanut butter out of the jar with my fingers. Never have I ever eaten dinner in only my pants. Oh wait, we've reached a 6. Tom Brennan's reached a 6. We have a winner. Tom Brennan,
Hi.
you have been crowned the ultimate foodie wrong'un. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so good. I know that I have a special relationship to food. I'm aware of it. Oh man.
Go into that special relationship for us very quickly.
Well, I've just tried a little bit of the beetroot burger mixture that I made. We sort of made it up and it tastes fucking good. Take a little peek at these bad boys.
Oh wow, they do look
Okay,
good.
one of them is a bit burnt, but is there anything better than food? I ask you.
Do you know what, Tom? I honestly can't think of anything.
Because I'll tell you what, like, you know, I value our friendship, but
Food.
sometimes food.
Sometimes you wish that you could eat me instead of be friends with me.
Kind of. I didn't want to say it, but yeah. If I could eat like your hand or something.
Well,
I'd be up for that.
let's talk afterwards. Maybe we can see what we can come up with.
Great.
It's taking a strange turn. So the beetroot burgers are ready. We've got some lovely camera action from Ben Quashie. Let's get some music on this, Ben Grant. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like all of our own accord, we've entered the assembling stage. Ben Grant is giving us some relaxing music to assemble to. So if you're ready, please do assemble in the most serene and beautiful manner you can, and we'll rejoin to eat. And we have our first emailed in picture from outside. That's some polenta from Marcus Grant. Look at that, delicious. But in doing so, it seems to have cut out the sound. That's a cauliflower. Good point. The other one is a polenta. It's fast. Can we see that?
Well, that does look good. I'm quite jealous of the fact I have no sides at this point in time.
And next, it's happening. There we go. That's what's happening in Cornwall, guys. We've cut out the music for it, but it was entirely worth it. I do apologize. Let's resume with the assembling.
It's really important that you don't rush the process.
And as we're assembling these things, can we start to get some beautiful camera angles going round on them? So let's get some spins, let's get some zooms. If you've got any sort of lamps or torches, let's really make the viewers at home hungry. Okay, peeps. It looks like most of us are almost ready to eat. So let's come and sit down, shall we? So this is the final part of our interviews, and the last time we get to chat to any of you, and to you, Ben Quashie. Ben, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me on.
And we're just going to now open it up to the other members of the ensemble to allow for those burning questions that they have been wanting to ask you for this whole time. And at home, if you're on the comments, if you've got anything you really want to know from Ben Quashie, then now is your chance.
I'm ready for the interrogation.
I have a question. What, with your mouth full, what's your favourite thing to cook?
I've taught myself how to make brown stew chicken, which is a Caribbean dish, which involves a surprising amount of soy sauce. But I think because it's a long form dish and it's all just in one pot, you can have it for months on end and the chicken ends up really tender. But I've also made a vegan version as well with jackfruit, which turned out pretty good as well.
Delicious.
So
I also really like it being long form.
A
I'm
dramaturgy on the
that.
cooking.
Yeah.
My burger is falling apart. It tastes good.
Yeah, we also didn't make any sides, and I regret that because it's a bit lonely, isn't it?
Ben Quashie, we have a question from Uvardi at home. What was the greatest moment in Crystal Palace's history, both from your memory, but also ever?
Oh, there was, well, from my memory, my favourite moment for Crystal Palace was I was at the FA Cup final, was it 2 years ago, 3 years ago, at Wembley by myself, and Who scored? Puncheon, I think, scored. And I had a stranger that I didn't know. I was lifting him up. He was on my shoulders. We were having a great time. We ended up losing, but that was the best time for me. In terms of my living memory of Palace's history, probably getting promoted to the Premier League. I think that's when I really started to follow football around that time. So yeah, as you can imagine, really enjoyed that moment. See how long it lasts.
I can imagine. I'm not a football fan, but if I was, cool.
Did Andros Townsend score a screamer against Man City?
He did, and it didn't even get goal of the season, which is an outright disrespect. Same with Ayew's goal for this season, I'm going to point out. For any football fans out there, it's abysmal that Ayew's goal for this season, I can't remember who it was against, didn't get into goal of the season, top 10. Absolutely outrageous.
Townsend goal last season was my goal of the season.
Had to be. Volley from outside the box. Cool.
I know.
And Ben, my final question to you is: so we're at an undetermined point in the future, as a few months, a year, 2 years, whatever, and they suddenly announced that all of this is over, and we can go back to not just normal, but they've solved all of world's problems, and we're going into a bright and utopian future where everything is fine, and it's really, really good news. And you decide to throw a dinner party, the dinner party to end all dinner parties. Can you tell us about that dinner party?
Okay, that's interesting. I feel like you got to get a big, like, Hogwarts-sized hall. That's got to be the starting point. I mean, there's a lot of guests coming to this thing. DJ, I'm going to need 2 DJs, unfortunately. Well, actually 3. I'm going to need one to DJ for the eating moment. I'm going to need one to DJ for like the just after eating, when no one's really about the party moment yet. We're not quite there. So it's kind of the softer tunes that people know, and you need like a late in the night DJ. That's the way it's going down. So it's a whole thing. But if it could be by candlelight, that's happening as well. Set the moods, you know? I'm
there. That sounds brilliant. That's all we've got time for today, I'm afraid. Thank you so much to every one of you who've cooked. Special thanks to you, Ben Quashie. You've been a brilliant guest. Thank you to Ben Grant. Amazing tunes as ever. And thank you so much to all of you who've been watching at home. If you've got any feedback, then please do send it on. It's really useful. And join us for the real one on Zoo TV on the 20th of August, I believe. Woohoo! So to play us out, Ben Grant and the Ensemble Eaton. Good night. You were a night, but I never. You were a night, but I